On a small farm located on the outskirts of the village, lived a brave little tractor named Sorage. Although he was smaller than some of the large agricultural machines that worked the large fields, Sorage had a big heart and great enthusiasm for work. Its red body always gleamed in the sun, and its wheels were ready to overcome any obstacle. One morning, when the sun rose and the first rays illuminated the farm, Sorage was full of energy. He knew that today he had an important task ahead of him. He had to prepare the field for sowing new plants. The farmer, who liked and appreciated Sorage very much, set out with him. Sorage flashed his headlights in response, ready to act. They connected a cultivator to the tractor, a tool whose task was to loosen the soil and prepare it for sowing. The tractor moved towards the field, its engine purring steadily. When they reached the field, Sorage started working. Its wheels glided along the ground, and the cultivator carefully combed the soil, creating even furrows. Even though the field was large, Sorage did not lose his enthusiasm. The work went smoothly, and each pass of the tractor brought them closer to their goal. When they reached the field, Sorage started working. Its wheels glided along the ground, and the cultivator carefully combed the soil, creating even furrows. Even though the field was large, Sorage did not lose his enthusiasm. The work went smoothly, and each pass of the tractor brought them closer to their goal. And so, Sorage's little tractor worked on the farm every day, helping with her daily chores and making sure she was always in top shape. His bravery and drive were an example to other machines, and his adventures reminded everyone that even the smallest can achieve. There was a lot of noise and activity on the vast farm, where fields stretched to the horizon. It was a show day, and the main hero of the event was a large modern tractor, which was to show off its impressive capabilities. The tractor, gleaming in the morning sun, drove out of the garage. Its powerful wheels were about to cross the field, and the spectators gathered nearby watched in amazement. The machine, new and shiny, reflected the sun's rays, creating gleaming reflections on it. The tractor was the pride of the farm, equipped with the latest technology that made field work much more efficient and less tiring. Several tasks awaited it in the field. The first of these was to evenly distribute the hay. The tractor turned on a special device that began to rotate at an impressive speed, scattering the hay across the entire surface of the field. The sight was spectacular. Hay was floating in the air, creating golden cascades in the summer wind. Its engine roared with a deep, resonant sound that echoed off the surrounding hills. Every movement was smooth and precise, and its powerful wheels easily overcame uneven terrain. The tractor then set about its next task. It attached a large, heavy straw baler and began to form huge bales. As the tractor slowly moved forward, its engine roared with a deep, resonant sound that echoed off the surrounding hills. Its every movement was smooth and precise, and the powerful wheels easily overcame the uneven terrain. The baler worked efficiently, and the straw bales came out one after another, even and perfectly shaped. The tractor, moving across the field, precisely arranged the bales in long rows, ready for transport. tractor had to transport the bales to the warehouse. Maneuvering with precision, he drove up to each bale, lifted it with a special handle and loaded it onto the trailer. When the trailer was full, the tractor headed for the warehouse, leaving a tidy field behind. Onlookers, both children and adults, watched the whole process with bated breath. The tractor, despite its powerful build, moved with grace and precision, showing how much can be done with one machine. It was a day full of impressions and emotions. The tractor, the hero of the farm, showed its extraordinary skills, performing work with precision and grace that no one expected. It easily coped with every task, and each operation was a demonstration of modern agricultural technology and engineering. The picturesque farm amidst green fields and golden cornfields, a decision was made. It was time to build a doghouse. The owners of the farm decided that their faithful quadruped deserved a comfortable shelter. 2 irreplaceable tractors were to be used for this task. A red one and a green one, each equipped with special tools for the job. The red tractor was the first to leave the garage. Its task was to prepare the area for construction. It easily attached the attached shovel and set to work. It dug a trench with precision, creating the foundations for the doghouse. Its powerful hydraulic arm and sharp bucket effortlessly penetrated the soil, removing the earth with centimeter precision. Each depression was carefully leveled, creating a perfectly rectangular space that was to become a solid foundation for the future shelter. The red tractor worked methodically, step by step, making sure that the trench was deep and wide enough to ensure the doghouse's stability and durability for many years. Once the area was ready, a green tractor drove into the warehouse to pick up the appropriate goods for our booth. Tractor brought the wooden planks and other building materials that were needed to create a shelter for the dog. He skillfully lifted the heavy beams and placed them in place, creating a solid structure. And that is how our doghouse was created. Thanks to the cooperation of the red and green tractors, each element of the structure was precisely placed in its place. Solid wooden walls, carefully cut and connected, created a safe shelter. The roof, made of strong planks, provided protection from rain and wind. Every detail of the doghouse, from the stable foundations to the roof finish, was the result of joint work and commitment. When the work was finished, the doghouse stood proudly in its place, ready to accept its new tenant. Picturesque village, amidst green meadows and golden fields, lived a small red tractor. Although smaller than other tractors in the area, it stood out for its energy and constant desire to work. Despite its small size, the little red tractor was full of enthusiasm and always ready for action. Every morning, As soon as the first rays of sunlight illuminated the farm, a little red tractor drove out of the garage. He loved the fresh morning air and the sound of nature waking up. His first task was always to visit the hen house, where he would use his trailer to collect freshly laid eggs. After the morning chores, it was time for real challenges. Today, the little red tractor was tasked with plowing the field for new seeding. With energy and precision, he attached the cultivator and headed out into the field. Although the task was demanding, the tractor coped admirably, leaving behind evenly plowed furrows that looked like carefully laid lines in the field. Its precise work meant that the soil was perfectly prepared to receive the seed, ensuring a bountiful harvest next season. The little red tractor worked tirelessly, and its energy and commitment were unmatched. When it was finished, the field looked like a work of agricultural art, ready for the next stages of cultivation. In the evening, as the sun began to set, the little red tractor returned to the garage. He was tired but happy, knowing that he had helped with many important tasks on the farm. Before going to sleep, he looked out at the fields, which, thanks to him, were now tidy and ready of the tractor. A tractor is a versatile agricultural machine that plays a key role in agriculture and other areas of the economy. It is a vehicle equipped with a powerful engine, designed to perform heavy work in fields and other places where moving heavy loads or operating specialized machinery is required. A tractor is primarily used for field work, such as plowing, sowing, fertilizing, and harvesting. Thanks to the possibility of connecting various machines, such as plows, seeders, cultivators, straw balers, or combines, the tractor becomes a versatile tool on the farm. In addition to field work, the tractor is used to transport trailers loaded with grain, hay, vegetables, and other materials, which facilitates the transport of crops and raw materials from the field to warehouses or to the market. A tractor is built with a powerful internal combustion engine, usually diesel, which provides the necessary power to perform heavy work. The power of the tractor engine can range from several dozen to several hundred horsepower, depending on the size and purpose of the machine. A strong chassis frame is the foundation of a tractor's strength, supporting all the major components, including the engine, gearbox, driveline, and axles. The gearbox allows you to adjust the speed and power to suit the task at hand, and modern tractors have advanced, automatic gearboxes with multiple gear ratios. Tractors have large, durable, deep-tread tires that provide good traction in a variety of terrain, and many tractors have four-wheel drive, for WD, for greater stability and power. Tractors are essential in agriculture and many other sectors due to their power, versatility, and durability. They are designed to perform a wide range of tasks efficiently, making them the foundation of modern farming and land management. Today I present to you a rake, an extremely important machine that helps us in our daily field work. A rake is an agricultural machine that is used to collect hay or straw from the field and form them into even swaths, which makes them easier to collect later. Today the rake is ready for action. The red tractor drove out of the garage, drove up to the rake and carefully connected it. The rake was new, shiny and ready to work. The tractor headed out to the field, where the straw residues scattered after the harvest were waiting. As soon as the tractor entered the field, it turned on the hay rake. The huge rotating arms of the hay rake began to gently rake the straw, creating even swaths. The arms rotated with precision, as if dancing over the field, lifting and arranging the straw in long, straight lines. The rake moved smoothly, its metal tines gripping every blade of grass, carefully forming perfectly symmetrical swaths. The straw was gently lifted from the ground and laid in evenly spaced spaces, making the field look like a large, orderly grid. The children on the farm watched this spectacle with fascination. They watched how precisely the rake worked, leaving not a single blade of straw in the field. As the tractor moved across the field, the rake collected more and more straw. The children were impressed by how quickly and efficiently the work was carried out. Every now and then the tractor stopped to check that the rake was working properly, and then continued on its way. Eventually the tractor returned to the garage, and the rake was unplugged and washed, ready for the next challenge. A quiet evening had fallen on the farm. The sun was setting, casting golden rays over the evenly laid swaths of straw. Thanks to the rake, work on the farm was carried out efficiently and effectively, which allowed everyone to enjoy a job well done and look forward to further agricultural challenges. Welcome to my animated Fifiland farm. Here's a field of ripe potatoes, it's time to dig them out. For this job we will need a tractor, which is located in this large barn. Excellent! This small Sorage tractor is perfect for this task. We will also need a potato harvesting machine, and this old digger will be perfect for this task. So let's get to work. farm. Look at this field. There are lots of stones on it. Ah, yes. You have to collect them because the stones can damage expensive cultivation equipment. After collecting the stones, it is much easier to till, sow, and harvest. We will need appropriate machines for this. What machine do you think will be suitable for collecting stones? We will definitely need a tractor. It is nothing more than a motor vehicle adapted, as the name suggests, to pull vehicles or devices that do not have their own drive, such as this green trailer. The word tractor comes from Latin and actually means to pull, thus emphasizing that the machine is slow but very stable and precise. Okay, once we have the appropriate equipment, we can go to the field and collect stones. We start collecting stones, and I will tell you what a tractor is made of. An agricultural tractor consists of several units. These will include drive and braking mechanisms, running gear wheel with drive on one or two axles, external hydraulics, and pneumatic installation. The cabin and its equipment are of great importance, determining the comfortable work of the machine operator. One of the most important elements of every agricultural tractor is the hydraulic lift. This is where the hitching device is mounted, to which the accessories are then connected. Additional devices can be attached to the tractor on a swing suspension, transport hitch, or drawbar. If the tractor user wants the attached implement to rotate in multiple directions, he should connect it at 3 points using ball joints. The tractor transmits power to devices connected to it via the power takeoff shaft. Modern solutions make it possible to stop the tractor without interrupting the work of the working machine connected to it. As you can see, the modern tractor is a very complicated agricultural machine. Great! By this time our tractor had finished collecting stones. The field is now free of stones and further agricultural work can now be carried out. Finally, we need to pour stones at the back of our farm. They can be useful, for example, for creating garden paths, rockeries, and ponds. It is used to create fence foundations and modern gabions. Natural stone can also decorate house facades and terrace floors.
This video is intended for ages 13 plus, and this channel only features gaming animations. Today, a plane delivers a box of empty alcoholic beverage bottles to our farm. The farmer's task will be to mow the wheat and deliver it to the factory producing drinks. First, we will load empty bottles onto the truck trailer using a forklift, and then the combine harvester will go to the wheat field. Excellent. This is our wheat field. This is one of the ingredients of our drink, which gives it a specific wheat flavor. So let's get started. It looks like our combine harvester has a full tank. What machine will we need to empty? Yes. For this task, we will need a large tractor with a large green trailer. Excellent. The trailer is all full. It's time to take our grain to the appropriate mill that will pack it into bags. Our wheat bags are ready. It's time to take them to the factory where they will be added to the remaining ingredients of our beer drink. We are on site at a beverage factory. The basic stages of production of our drink are mashing, filtration of the mash, brewing, fermentation, maturation, filtration, and finally bottling. Excellent. We can fill our drink and deliver it to the farm.